Hello, and welcome. In the mood for some solo? Gonna record some solo. Hope you guys enjoy. Um, did I say welcome? I don't know. There's your welcome. Saturn systems with a points per Jovian. Interesting. We also have Inventrix, which is a science tag, though I don't see anything that really warrants it. I mean, we could go into this with either faction. And we can also get the Radcam over the card draw. But I think the card draw is good. So then I use our titanium on. One thing I'm questioning is whether I want to do underground detonations. I generally feel like it's way too slow, but this might be an example of when I'm actually interested in doing it. So let's just do that. We're basically just doing underground detonations in the first turn. It's going to be really expensive to keep pumping though. And we'll get our energy production. Whether or not we get development center down, it's still heat, right? What do we got? What do we got? The nuke is nice. The mineral deposit is nice. And the archaeobacteria is nice. So we basically know what we're doing next generation, because I'm still putting up my heat this generation. So I don't mind putting up your heat for the first couple generations, because all of a sudden you start getting a TR every generation, and that's like... The problem is that the heat bumps are delayed, which means the TR you get from it is delayed, which means the TR production you're getting halfway through the game instead of early with another income card. Yeah, so we're basically just picking up Jovians along the way, and I guess I'll grab the science, and then we'll up the bump again, and then eventually we're going to play a card that isn't just the first two that we've played. I think I want to start on the card draw soon. Do we need science? I know I just picked up a science card. It just seems expensive. Well, I could get like Deep Well or something. I'd really like to get that plant production. I'd really like to get the natural preserve. I'd really like to do a lot of things. Because we could nuke, get some steel, use this. I can't really afford the things. I'll do one more turn of this. That gets us up to 8 heat production. So, 1, 2, we have like 10 productions left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets us to at least -8 plus the free for -6 plus a couple heat bumps in our thing, -2 plus other space events we might get. So, oh wait, and we have the 2 from the nuke in our hand. So yeah, we're completely fine for that now. Science, event. Might be easier to do if I don't grab this card. Well, this card is profitable, right? No, it breaks even if you steal for the steal. Okay. Let's do this. I'd really like the mineral deposit. But what I want to get Olympus Conference and then the Natural Preserve, which I can do. So that goes down. This goes down. Then we get the natural. We still do need steel, right? I think so. And we'll just put it here. Our production's just been too low all game. That's like our big issue. Like I understand that the heat's coming up and that's cool, but is it gonna be enough? I don't know. We have that extra titanium piling up, 1 per turn, so that's gonna be nice. We have 16 heat in the bowl plus a nuke, so let's see. That's some science and some more heat, though I don't feel like I need the heat. I'm gonna let this be, right? We have 2 science tags, 1. Fine, I'll grab the science tag. I don't like grabbing that science tag, to be honest. So the nuke is a heat income and $2 of income. What's this? Minus 18. Well, I'm just gonna play this first, even though I can play the nuke before it. It's fine. And let's do this for the card. Gets us on the other side of the board, gets us a card. Permafrost extractions in ocean. It's almost time to start thinking about how we're going to terraform this planet, but I'm still building an engine, cobbling it together in turn 7. Giant ice asteroid, like this is, we're pretty much done for our requirements of heat long ago. Do I need energy? No. So that's fine. We have 2 science tags. I think I'd like to get this one up and running. Then we do this for an energy. Inventors Guild, we can't use this turn anyway. So adapted lichen is the key. Not bad, not bad. Ugh. This has been a slow run. We have 3 science. I'd rather play gene repair than what we have, but we just don't have the cash. I'm gonna let that one go. Draw a card. Another points for Jovian. Let's play Inventors Guild for a card. Local heat trapping, not bad. That actually will probably be useful. We could buy dust seals, but I don't feel super confident just yet. Callisto is $4 per turn. Big Asteroid is only 2, so I think I'm gonna do Callisto. $3. How far are we away from getting $2 off? 1 tag, eh? But getting $2 off isn't as good as getting $4 just for playing it, so let's do that. Get a little bit of income that I wish I would have had forever ago. And that's the problem with underground detonations, is almost everyone knows it costs money, not steel or anything, to use, and then you're putting up your heat production, which is nice, but it takes so many turns to get it up to a point where you're okay with it. What's better? This science tag for energy? Or the one we have? I think the one we have, just because cost savings. Let's draw another card. Not bad. Draw a card. Solar. No. So science, followed by some science. Olympus Conference, thank you. We're just shy of big asteroid, aren't we? Ooh, Arctic algae. That's a big win for us. It's a huge win. I'd play it right now, but I'm not getting an ocean. So I guess we do Tech Dem for 2 cards. Good mining rights. I could play the good mining rights for some titanium, right? Nobody would be too mad at me for doing that. I have lots of titanium cards to do. $9 to get $3 5 times seems pretty good. Plus we get the titanium up front. Alright, let's hold on to our cash. We're really hoping for some, like, big rebate engines or something like that. We need a lot of oxygen. Thank God we got Arctic algae. It's kind of too late on any of this. Just to be sure, I can still play Arctic algae, right? Yeah, and I have the ±2. Yeah, I mean, I could play Electro Catapult, but I don't have that much steel, so it's not really that enticing to just be able to use it a couple of times. Arctic algae. Heat bump. Heat bump. Draw a card. I should have drawn the card first, but rover and breathing filters, meh. I really want to play water import from Europa because I feel like getting an ocean from that every turn is going to be a big deal. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 oceans. If we play this, we could get the other 5. Right? Because with 14... Oh, we'd be $1 shy. Huh. Still, I think I can sell a card for that, right? Open City or something. Either Open City or Rovers. No, I have land claim. There we go. So then we sell. And then we play you. And let's start working towards these oceans. I know I could go for cards, but I think I'm going to need the rebates for these plants, because that's going to be lots of cash. And we're going to get lots of plants from the oceans. It's going to be a whole thing. Everyone's going to be excited. Nitrogen rich. I think that actually works for us, right? Because we have 2 science tags. We can grab another. And we can play it now. It's tight. Oh, but I want to get the ocean every round from water imports from Europa. Still, I think this is more oxygen that we need. But would we have enough? I think so. I think we have just enough. Because I have titanium. So one of those. One of these. I should have drawn my cards first, as always, but I did not. So now we have a lot of plant income. That feels alright. Methane from Titan. Way too late for that to be, like, valuable. But it isn't bad. Now, I think I want to sell a card. It's going to be one of these two. I think it's going to be Rover. I'm not buying enough cities. It's a cheaper point than Open City, but I could see myself buying the Open City here for like 3 points or something in the very last turn. And by having $3, I can look. We can play farming next turn, right? Yeah, if we can play farming next turn, we'll get a couple rounds of production from it. Again, it doesn't help with the whole oceans, 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 but we got a lot to deal with. And I'm not going to play that big asteroid, because clearly we have enough heat. Yeah. We can get indentured workers. That'll get us cards that are worth more, for sure. Draw. Moss. You benefit from moss. I think I have too many things to do that don't need moss, though. I meant to draw the card first. Who knows? Maybe this card will go with it. Not too bad. And by not too bad, I mean not too great, but... let's go grab this 2 plants. I keep wanting to grab that titanium, and I really should. I just... It's a little bit out of the way when I want to be playing this greenery for sure. So that gets me the farm. If I know I'm going to be playing this, I should just play it now. Yeah, I didn't realize just how much energy we were going to get, and that it was all going to spill over. And that was going to be nice. Yeah, well, how do I say this? I should do permafrost extraction to get titanium. Then we'll use the titanium on ocean. And I was gonna go grab cards with it, but now I'm looking and I'm like, I have so many plants coming in that I need to keep getting plant adjacency availability stuff. So that's nice. I can get methane from Titan. I mean, it's like a 4-point card because I have 2 points per Jovians, right? Like, how do I not? This is just a heat income, right? Yeah. Okay, methane from Titan. I'm not convinced it's a great play, it just is a play. And we still have a couple generations. Is the Giant Ice Asteroid better than just buying 2 standard Project Oceans? I think so. It's pretty tight, though. Protected Valley, Fuel Factory and stuff. Like this is all production that would have been so good earlier on. And like it's cool points and stuff now, but other than Protected Valley, I don't really see the value in any of it. Even Protected Valley is a more expensive greenery that I could buy, so maybe that's dumb. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take none of it. Oh, we should draw a card. Hey, large convoy, yo. 1-point animal? No, but a cheap, cheap ocean. Not bad. Let's use our cheap, cheap ocean for cards. AI Central? I have so much to do, but I have 11 plant income, so I'm gonna do it. It gets us an extra card, right? Because we were at a break point for science, so it's really 3 cards this round. Nothing good though. Makes sense to buy an ocean. But where should I put it? Here? for now. And then I'm just gonna greenery across. Like, we got so many plants coming in, like, it's wild. I really want a 1-point animal, though. Because I have 2 plants from this card, 2 animals from this card, 4 animals from this card. Yeah, so much of that is pointless, and I still need so many greens. Maybe I just buy a greenery? For a card. Small animals? Well, I get something. It could... I may as well do it this turn, because that's a break point for getting 1 this turn and 1 next turn. And if I have nothing better to do, heat trapping at least will give it a point. Though, the large convoy, we might just do it for 5 plants, because it looks like we might need them. Though we have 3 more oceans, and if we do them here, that's 9 plants. Hey. Still no 1-point animal, but hey. A Lagrange? No, we have too much to do. Too many things to do. Let's draw 2 cards. We're getting all kinds of cool production cards now. I really like, you know, Solar Beam and yeah, just all the production cards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do these bad boys for plants. Start with you, go here. 3 plants. Then we're gonna get an ocean using the activatable for here. Then give me plants or give me death, because we are so broke. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me that you love me more. 5 plants, baby. Rebate. Rebate. Media group's cool, but it will only pay itself off. So it's not worth playing when I could just sell it. So if I go... Wait a second. I have 4 plants. This is already 4 plants. So let's just maximize rebate around here and then into this pocket, I think. Sadly, heat trapping needs to be played for a greenery. Bam. Because I still want to get my Ganymede, and I don't see how it's going to happen. How many? I have 4 Jovian tags, that would be my 5th. I think what I need to do for a second is just take these cards and say goodbye. How do you mean, Bidami? Rabidabu. To get an oxygen, you must buy a greenery. Bum bum. Okay. There, we've won. And then Open City is worth 1, 2. 2, 3. If I put it here, 3 is the best it can do. Plus it's worth 1 itself, plus you can put 1 beside it. So these are both 5-point cards, but we're going to play Ganymede Colony, because that's, like, you know, our boy. And then we're going to cry, because we have a 4-point event here, and basically a 5-point city here. But we ran out of cash. No cities on the board. Classic Saturn systems. And not even that many points in hand. I'm going to grab 2 plants, just so that we can look at our 1 plant shy of getting an extra greenery. It's atrocious. And that's what you get for playing the heat thing, and then doing it 1 too many times. We end up with an extra, like, 30 heat. I should have trusted that we'd have heat events, or the fact that we were going to have all that extra energy. Just, we weren't able to use for oxygen or anything. So, sad 92. That's what we get. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers.